Our universe is filled with secrets and mysteries. Many questions to be answered. We find ourselves searching for those answers at the very fabric of science and society. And for the very first time, these worlds collide.
On my mark. Here we go.
This is Knowledge Talk.
Topics that contribute knowledge to the society. News, interviews with guests.
The show that said it all with your host, Tarek Al-Barwani. Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Face it and talk it through on Knowledge Talk.
Check it out.
Every week here on the Nation Station Radio, Sultan of Oman, 90.4 FM.
Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon, and welcome to Knowledge Talks, a weekly entertainment and knowledge sharing program aired live specifically to share with you topics that contribute knowledge to the society. Every week, Knowledge Talks hosts and invites guests that are experts, professionals, and leaders from the field that bring wealth of knowledge to you. Knowledge Talks also highlights and promotes talents in the country that contribute knowledge and success to the nation. This program, ladies and gentlemen, is a weekly session that I will have with you every Tuesday at 5 p.m. I'm your host, Tariq Al-Barwani, along with our studio engineer, DJ Safia, for an hour bringing you free knowledge at your doorsteps on Oman Radio FM 90.4. Okay, stay tuned after this music break for today's interesting personality and today's knowledge topic.
Our universe is filled with secrets and mysteries. Many questions to be answered. We find ourselves searching for those answers at the very fabric of science and society. And for the very first time, these worlds collide.
On my mark. Here we go.
This is Knowledge Talk.
Topics that contribute knowledge to the society. News, interviews with guests.
The show that said it all with your host, Tarek Al-Barwani. Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Face it and talk it through on Knowledge Talk.
Check it out.
Every week here on the Nation Station Radio, Sultan of Oman, 90.4 FM.
Welcome back to Knowledge Talks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Tariq Al-Barwani, along with our studio engineer, DJ Safia, with you here live today on Oman Radio FM 90.4. Now, what would it take to start working out and then remaining fit? Well, my guest this week, ladies and gentlemen, is Marko Milovanovic, the fitness instructor and personal coach at one of the newly established quality fitness center, the Premium Club. Marko worked as a lifeguard, swimming instructor, and ski instructor, apart from now focusing on fitness. Marko has as well participated in many sport organizations, ladies and gentlemen. Marko is not your average Joe. He has been living the healthy lifestyle since childhood. He knows what does it take to get into the exercise bandwagon. He knows how to work out. He eats healthy, and yes, he remains fit. In fact, look at him. He's a man fit indeed. Today, Marko is here with us at Knowledge Talks to share with you tips and knowledge on how you can become fit as well, ladies and gentlemen. I know a lot of people who go to work and have got busy lifestyles, others who don't go to work and have got other activities that is taking them away. But let me tell you one thing, living healthy is very, very important. And Marko today is with us here today at Knowledge Talks to share the tips, to give you the knowledge that you need to remain healthy as well. My dear great friend, Mr. Marko, how are you today?
I'm fine.
It's so exciting to have you here today with us here at Knowledge Talks.
Exciting to be here.
You know, Marko, when I walked in at the Premedium and when I saw you at the exercise, and then I saw you working out, and when I joined, I loved the place. It's a quality. The people that you have today is nice people. But when I looked at you working out, and especially the photo that we've published lately, I said, I want to be Marko. I want to be Marko. I want to be the same fit and the body like you are here. For people who cannot look at us at the program, I'm sure if they checked out on the social media that when we posted, they're going to see how you are. I mean, you're fit, mashallah, you know. So
I'm flattered.
No, honestly, I like to put the honesty and fact open. And you, my friend, are fit. The reason why we have you on the program today here is for you to share with us how to become fit and how to live healthy. Now, to begin with the program, can you please tell us about your background?
Like you said, my name is Marko Milovanovic. I was born in Serbia, 1986. I started with the sport life since my childhood, since I was 9 years old.
Okay, 9 years old. Okay.
Yes, the personal reasons for that was actually my father. He was my role model.
Awesome.
So he was a basketball player, very good.
Okay.
And since I was a kid, like 6 years old, he was always taking me with him to basketball games. Mm-hmm. And the basketball games he was playing with his own friends. So, like I said, he was my role model. So I started playing basketball since I was 9.
Okay.
And I was playing basketball for maybe 17 years.
Wow.
Yes, so during my whole primary and high school. And I then discovered that I have many talents for other sports. And I was in the part of the school teams for any other sport, for volleyball, athletics, handball, football. So for whole my primary and high school, I was the member of each team.
MashaAllah.
Yeah. So after that, I went to the army, and 1 year in the army, I spent also with the sport activities.
Okay.
Like in the school every morning with physical culture classes, martial polygons with different kinds of barriers, and after that, I went to the University of Sport and Physical Education.
MashaAllah.
Yes. So, like I said, I started from my early days, and my father. Himself, he was like the person who was always active, never sick, and I understood that the sport life was one of the things that made him like that, stronger, his immune system much stronger. The way he was eating, I mean his diet and everything, helped me understand how much the sport life is important. So even now, for example, he's near 60 years old, he's still active in the sports, he still plays basketball, and he's riding during the summer a bike, for example, 60 kilometers per day. So
wow.
Yes,
I respect that highly.
Yes,
I respect it highly.
I can say that he's like still fit to stand shoulder to shoulder with many younger guys now.
MashaAllah. And
Yes.
that is because he lived the healthy lifestyle.
Yes, exactly. He was always early in the morning with his breakfast, never went to the job with his car, only in the winter when it's too cold, but always on foot, walking. He understood that how much important the walking is for increasing the metabolism and everything, how important physical activity walking is. So the way he lived helped him to remain fit until he's 60 now, and he's still fit.
MashaAllah. I mean, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's a really great
so
thing.
I had a really big role model in my father.
Yeah.
Like I said, after I finished my high school, I went to my university. I started as a basketball player there for my university team. But then I discovered that I'm a very good swimmer. I mean, my professor discovered that, so I continued with swimming for my university team. Became one of the best swimmers. After that, gymnastics team, fitness team, and like that, I dedicated my whole life to the sport.
And therefore now you are an instructor at the Premedium. You're sharing your knowledge for people to become healthy and fit as well. I really respect that. So it all started from a passion, really.
Yes, of course.
Because you loved sport, you got into sports.
Yes.
So everything about you revolves on
yes,
sports.
it was like the personal competition.
Okay.
First with my father, of course.
Okay.
In the beginning, I wanted to become better basketball player than my father.
Okay.
So when I did that, I said, okay, I will try myself with something else. So I became better swimmer than most of my colleagues in university who were swimmers.
Wow.
So let's start with something else, and yeah, it's always some personal, competition. But I'm always, trying to compete with myself. So that's the best cure.
I really respect that. I really, really respect that very, very high. If you're talking about sports, what are you? So you did basketball. You did martial arts.
Yes, but only in university.
Only in university.
Yes.
But you worked across a number of sports.
Yes, yes. From the martial arts university, we had like basic trainings in box, karate, judo, and wrestling.
No wonder I see the fitness in you, my friend. Mashallah. Now tell me one thing. If you were to pick one of the sports out of the old sports that you like most, which one would you pick?
The one I'm doing now, fitness.
Fitness.
Yes.
That's what you loved and that's what you do.
Yes, of course.
And that's what you keep on doing till date.
Yes.
How many years so far you completed? Since you started since age of 9.
Yes.
But how many years you've completed as an instructor?
Since the age of 20.
Since the age of 20.
Yes.
That's very, very awesome.
Yeah.
Let us take a quick break and revert after the music break and learn more about what it needs for one to become a healthy lifestyle.
Number 1.
Radio Sultanate of Oman.
Our universe is filled with secrets and mysteries. Many questions to be answered. We find ourselves searching for those answers at the very fabric of science and society. And for the very first time, these worlds collide.
On my mark. Here we go.
This is Knowledge Talk,
Topics that contribute knowledge to the society. News, interviews with guests.
the show that said it all, with your host, Tarek Al-Barwani, Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Face it and talk it through on Knowledge Talk.
Check it out.
Every week here on the Nation Station, Radio, Sultanate of Oman, 90.4 FM.
Very exciting discussion today we have, ladies and gentlemen, with Mr. Marko Milovanovic, the fitness instructor and personal coach at the newly established fitness center, the Premium Club. Marko, you have a great track record, my friend, and I'm just every time I keep on hearing about the activities you do, you make me very geared for myself to become the next Marko of Oman, So I tell you one thing, what does it mean to be healthy?
What does it mean to be healthy? That's a good question, and it's a big answer. But the most important thing to be healthy is to be aware of your balance, to find the perfect middle. So yes, of course, it's healthy to work out. It's healthy to train every day, but it's not healthy to overtrain. It's healthy to eat the proper food, but you need to know how much and for how long. So the perfect balance. So we need to find ourselves in the perfect middle. So we need to know how much we need to train, how much and what we need to eat. So to be healthy means like to be perfectly balanced, like to be in between the workout, eating, and the modern life. So the perfect health, of course, depends of the working out, but always for the beginners, I can say always under supervision of the trainers and nutritionists, professional nutritionists who can give a perfect advice how, when, how much.
Okay, and what about eating? Can anybody eat anything? People are saying that there's certain foods people should avoid. But in your opinion, do you eat everything? Do you eat burgers? Do you go McDonald's, Burger King, and all those kind of stuff?
I'm doing that, but sometimes I'm always strict and eating the
junk food.
No, like for example, the thing is, if you want to remain fit, if you already reach your goal, you're fit. If you want to remain fit and healthy, like you say, you need you need to be disciplined with big discipline. You need to understand that you need to eat more proteins, less carbs, to avoid the junk food as much as you can, to avoid sugars as much as you can. So always to try as much as you can to eat at home, to eat the cooked food, things like that.
It's better, and it's even cheaper too. Find a lot of people go to restaurants, they pay a lot of money.
Yes, from financial side, it's much.
It's
better.
Beneficial as well.
Yes, it's beneficial. Yes, much. But as a healthy thing, always eat at home.
Healthy thing, always eat. I respect that. I respect that very, very high. Now, when it comes to workout, you said overworking out is no good.
Yes.
What is an overworking out?
So people without supervision and enough knowledge, they can start working out very hard every day, and of course there are consequences. So the body is too tired. So for the body to reboot, it takes at least 7 days. So that means that you're without strength, without power for 7 days. You're feeling like very weak. So that means overtraining. And
that's the problem that you find most of the people who go to gyms.
Of course.
They just go inside there, pick up the tools, and everybody starts carrying up. They want to become an Arnold Schwarzenegger. And just to come in, and then that's not the right way.
No.
Yeah.
Always, if you're a beginner, always under supervision of the personal trainer.
Yeah, and the personal trainer, and that's what you do, right? And when people come to your club, you sit with them, you explain to them, you tell them what to do, how to use the equipments, and the kind of repetition and all that, right? Yes. You just don't tell them go ahead, start picking up.
Of course, in our club, it's a part of the induction with our new members. We are doing measurements and giving the advices how to train depending on the goal.
Awesome.
So if the goal is to lose weight, we'll give our advices how to do it. If they want to build up the strength, to build up the muscle tone, of course, it's another kind of training. It's another kind of food, another kind of everything. So according to the goal, we give advice to our members.
So the goal depends on the member, really.
Yes.
So you tell them, what do you want to do, right?
Yes.
Okay, now many people want to lose weight. I mean, that's the most common thing. I think because a lot of people like to eat too much, or maybe there's too much foods out there.
Yes.
But there is types when it comes to when you're going to a fitness center. For example, some people want to be muscular, some people want to lose weight, some people want to be fit. Can you share a difference of these three?
Okay. The difference is, in any case, the workout and the training is the same
for all three.
Yes. Any person who wants to lose weight cannot lose weight without working with the weights, without the cardio exercising, and it's additional part of training to lose weight. So if you want to stay fit, you need to remain fit by training, also with the weights and everything. If you want to lose weight, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yes, you need to wake up your muscles so you can increase your metabolism, and of course the food and the rest also. Sleeping. And I heard a lot of people are saying that I'm very, very busy. I've got a lot of work to do, and they tend to sleep very, very less. Is there any impact with sleeping and healthy lifestyle and workout as well? Of course, the most important part of the training is rest, and the rest means a good sleep. So if we are sleeping like 7-8 hours per day, it's very good. It's enough. It's enough time to body to rest, to reboot. But if you're sleeping like 4 or 5 hours per day, it's not good, because most of the time we are doing something, we are tired, our metabolism is spending more and more energy, so there is no time for body to recover.
And that's very painful. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. The ones who are sleeping few hours and hit the gym. Don't expect that you are going to have your muscles recover. Don't expect that you're doing the right way. And yes, don't expect that you are living a healthy lifestyle as well. Let us take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen, and revert back with our interesting session today on living the healthy lifestyle.
Our universe is filled with secrets and mysteries. Many questions to be answered. We find ourselves searching for those answers. At the very fabric of science and society. And for the very first time, these worlds collide.
On my mark. Here we go.
This is Knowledge Talk.
Topics that contribute knowledge to the society. News, interviews with guests.
The show that said it all with your host, Tarek Al-Barwani. Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Face it and talk it through on Knowledge Talk.
Check it out.
Every week here on the Nation Station Radio, Sultan of Oman, 90.4 FM.
Exciting discussion with my friend Marko Milovanovic from Serbia, who speaks about living the healthy lifestyle. And I tell you one thing, he has been living it since he was born, mashallah. We're talking about 9 years old, and that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. You love something, you're passionate about it, and he is passionate about it. He knows what it is about, and he's living it as well. Marko, my friend, what are the activities that people need to do in order to become healthy and fit?
We will start with the simple activities like walking. So the modern lifestyle, of course, obligates people always to be in the car. So my advice is, if your working place is like 45 minutes, hour away from your home, to just walk that distance, because it's much healthier than to be in a car. Of course, jogging in outdoor jogging, it's one of the best things. Especially outdoor jogging, the nature. If I mean, in Muscat there are so many places the people can jog on the beach. They can go trekking. There are many mountains. So Muscat is full of places for people to jog and to do some outdoor activities.
Oh, thank you.
Also swimming. Like I said, I mentioned the beach, so the open sea, and so many places with outdoor swimming pools. So, and one of the most important activities is swimming. It's very healthy. It's very healthy in the way that it's building up your respiratory system. Your lungs are becoming much stronger. Your lung capacity is increasing. Also, your spine is not under the pressure from your own weight and the earth gravity itself. So it's one of the healthiest activities. It doesn't matter each style you're swimming. I can always recommend swimming as an activity. It's one of the best. Of course, if your goals are a little bit higher, so you need to lose weight and build your muscles and everything, you should start with the fitness exercising, with to become a member of the gym. And in the end, I can say that for all the physical activities I mentioned, the connection is just try to do it more often. So if you want to be fit, that means that you can tie your shoes without the problems. You can run after the bus without any problems, or you can walk the 10 stories building to the top without increasing your breathing.
Awesome. I like that. How often should someone exercise?
So if we want to achieve some goal, I can recommend three times per week, not less, because less than 3 times per week it's just simple recreation. It's not even an exercising. But after that it's 3 times per week, and after that we can increase. We can almost every day work out, but we should always leave one day for a rest, for our body to reboot. Yes.
Okay. Talking about measuring one's body. Some people go and they measure the body using the scales, the weight scale, and other people use those body fat percentage indexes. What can you say about that?
In the beginning, there was a manual way to measure the body fat composition called anthropometrics. But now the gyms are full with the equipment we are using to measure this. So there are many body composition machines that are measuring, and they're very accurate. So they are measuring the percentage of body fat. So according your age, your height and your weight, the machine can tell you how much of body fat in percents you have and how much you should have.
Awesome. Okay.
So according to that, we know what we need to do. So how much we need to decrease or we need to increase.
How accurate is this?
The machines are pretty accurate. Yes.
They're pretty accurate,
Yes,
eh?
yes.
Okay.
Almost 100%.
And you do have this machine with you?
Yes, we have in our club. Yes, we have.
Awesome.
Machines.
Cardio versus lift weighting. The difference between the two.
The difference between the two. The difference is, like I said before, we use cardio as a part of the training, but it's only additional part of the weightlifting. So if we need to achieve a goal, like to lose weight, we need to work out with the weights, but we are using cardio as an additional part of that workout. So like 2 times per week, we can do a cardio training.
What about doing every day cardio training?
It's okay, but it doesn't matter that much. So the most important thing is to work out with weights.
Oh, really? So
Yes.
carrying weights and everything, and that
Yes.
reduces weight.
Of course.
Okay. Okay.
So the most important, the important part of the training are weights, and cardio can be additional part of the training.
Okay.
We can call it like that.
The biggest problem that people have is the belly. The belly, I'm talking about the stomach
Yes.
part where the stomach comes out. What is the best way to take that out?
It's the cure is what I said. Working out with the weights and
But weight specifically with the stomach?
no.
Yeah.
No.
General.
General, yes.
And it
General,
can
yes.
even affect the body part,
Yes, of
which is the
course.
abdominal.
Yes, of course. If including with the proper diet, everything is we will lose the fat everywhere.
Okay, I like that. Now, the statement you use is a proper diet.
Yes.
Proper diet, you mean proper eating. What foods?
Proper eating, yes.
Is it reducing food or, eating? What do you
No, it's not like diet when we are starving our body. It's the diet when we are eating the proper food in the proper numbers of meals per day. So that means that each person should have 3 main meals and 2 snacks in between.
Okay.
And if we want to lose the weight, to lose that belly, what you said, we are eating more proteins, less carbs.
Okay, more proteins, less carbs.
Yes.
Now, very good point when you mention more proteins, less carb. Proteins getting it's not easy. Being able to find protein, so you get it from chicken, you get it
Yes.
from meat, the different ingredients that are there. It's not easy, and they've got a lot of pharmacies or bodybuilding shops. They sell these proteins,
Yes.
protein shakes. What can you say about that?
If you're having a hard workout and you want to achieve some goal, you want to look like you imagine in your head, like to be perfectly built for your imagination,
Like
yes.
Marko.
Yes, so the proteins are always good. Yes, as an additional part of your
To use the shakes.
meals, yes.
But these, they say, if some people because it's chemical, it can cause problem for the body. Is that true?
No, if in the proper shops you can buy clean proteins without sugar, and it's no harm in them.
No. And how often should people use proteins?
Actually, they can use before and after training.
They can have the
Yes,
proteins
yes,
before and after training.
yes.
And it does help developing the body.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay, you've got some proteins which are mass gainers and some others which are whey proteins. The mass gainers, if people are using this, do they make them fat and go back again, or?
No. The proteins that people are taking in the liquid, as a liquid, they are going straight to the bloodstream and straight to the muscles. So no. Of course,
It's not an issue
Not an
for
issue.
them to use. Okay, and another thing is about the running, or the HIIT, which is high interval intensive training, where people go and run very, very fast
Yes.
when they're working out. How people say that it's quite effective for losing weight.
Yes, it's quite effective, and it's a very good thing because also the one of the ways is like a cardio with the same speed of 45-60 minutes. But this kind of training, high intensity interval training, is like 20 minutes, so it saves time, and it affects of burning the fat cells during the whole day.
Awesome.
So the effects of training are staying for whole day in your body. So all the day they are affecting of the burning of fat cells.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so you need only a simple treadmill and you can do the high intensity interval training.
Can you tell me an example of using it?
So, for example, you can start with warming up for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then you can hit yourself with a sprint. Then you lower down your pulse as much as you can. Then another one.
Okay.
Lower down your pulse
For 20 minutes.
Yes. So hitting and resting, hitting your body and resting. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's takes 8 to 10 sprints.
Okay.
But it's very hard. Trust me.
It's very okay. Now that doing that, I've got some people saying that Tarek, by doing that, you also are burning your muscles. Is that right? You become thin. You're burning your muscles.
You're burning your muscles, but the persons who are doing the high intensity interval training, they know that they need to eat 90 minutes, 60 minutes, and proper meal with carbohydrates and everything.
After? Or
before?
Before.
Yes.
So they have to eat properly before.
So they have supplies to feed their muscles after that kind of training.
Ah, awesome. So you eat very well before the gym, hit the gym, and so that will not let you lose
your muscle tone.
But it will help you lose weight, as in the fats, burn them well. That's very, very exciting, Marko. Let us take, ladies and gentlemen, quick break and revert to our interesting discussion today with Mr. Marko.
Number 1 Radio Sultanate of Oman.
Along with our studio engineer DJ Al Aremi, with you here live today on Oman Radio FM 90.4. What can you tell me about the problems of the modern society and lifestyle?
Like I said, the problems of the modern society and the lifestyle is probably the technology, the biggest problem.
Okay.
So we are depending most of the time from our cars, then our cell phones, elevators, TV, and everything, computers. So basically, we are not moving enough. The best thing is, like I said, to replace the time in front of the TV or computer with some physical activity. The biggest problem is hypokinetics. That means that the people are not moving like before, and the humans itself, they are built to walk, run, to climb, to jump. So it's our natural movements, and like that, by not doing those things, our muscles is just forgetting to do those kinds of work and just falling asleep. So if we want our body to be healthy and happy, we need to start with some physical activities that we are predicted for. For example, simple walking, then jogging, and then something more and more.
Okay. What's your opinion about talking about especially technology and how things are, the evolution of the technology and in the lifestyle? What's your opinion about those hoverboard? Hoverboard, yeah. Those air wheels.
The kids are using.
Yes. The kids and everyone is using them. Adults, everybody's using.
It's very dangerous.
It's horrible.
Yes, it's for the kids. It's producing the laziness.
Yes.
For the kids, so they are just going to the school, to the supermarket using those. They are not walking. So
big problem.
Yes, it's a very big problem.
So you don't recommend that at all?
No, of course.
Yeah, because it's making people lazy, kids, and even the future generation will be depending on it.
Everything is a habit.
Yeah.
So if that becomes a habit for kids, it will be very difficult to reject that bad habit.
Yeah. In fact, my son keeps on saying, "I want to get a hoverboard, and thank you very much. It's good that I got credit from you. I hope he's listening to the radio to tell him that Mr. Marko clearly said it's a very, very bad thing, and I do not want to recommend this to anyone.
It's a very bad thing. Don't use it.
Thank you very much. When is the best time for physical activity? Morning or evening, and why?
The best time for physical activities, morning is a very good time.
Okay.
So because you're increasing your bloodstream and everything, blood circulation, you'll be fresh and full of energy for the whole day. Evening time, it's not bad. Actually, the best time for the physical activity should be if you have the same time, and you're following that time. So you're not hitting your body with some changes.
Okay.
But nobody should work out, for example, at least 4 hours before going to sleep. So no workout 4 hours before sleeping.
Okay.
So
why is that?
Yeah, it's very stressful for the body, and the producing of the many kinds of hormones.
Okay.
It's much bigger, so it's very difficult to fall asleep. And
thanks a lot for that. What about eating before going to sleep?
it depends. Like I said, if your goal is to lose weight, you should eat in a proper time, like 6-7 should be the last meal. But if you are working out and you have that kind of lifestyle for a long time, you can eat before sleeping.
You can eat before sleep, and it shouldn't be any problem. Marko, you have shared a lot of great examples. You have shared a lot of advices. You're a great man. Personally, when I see you at the gym, I appreciate how you are. In fact, tomorrow I want to be called the Marko of Oman. You know that? This is my